Have you ever thought that why you are not able to manifest a new reality no matter how much you try, no matter how much you do affirmations, no matter how much you do visualization, but why are you not able to manifest a new reality? In this video, I'm going to discuss everything in detail that why your reality is not changing. The reason is you can't manifest a new reality with same emotions. Now, what does this mean? I'm going to talk about that in very detail because this is going to be a long video, or probably not, I don't know, but yes, I'm going to explain you everything in detail, that why you are still stuck in your old reality and you are not able to manifest a new reality altogether. So yes, before that, let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Shivani. I'm a manifestation coach. I already have a YouTube channel named as Shifts Here. I'll try to mention it somewhere on the screen, and it is in my native language, which is Hindi. But I thought I wanted to connect with more people who do not understand Hindi, and that's why I decided to make this channel. And this is going to be a new video, new journey. And yes, if you want to book your one-on-one session with me, you can find all the details that are required for you to do so. And yes, let's start this video. Alright, so in this video I'm going to explain you there is a book, if you know, there is a book called as Becoming Supernatural, which is by Dr. Dispenza, and in this video I'm going to explain you the chapter 1 of that book in very detail, because I'm going to be starting a series where I'm going to explain each and every chapter in very detail, because I know I can explain it. I have an experience of over 6 years, and I know that my whole teachings are based on neuroscience, Dr. Joe Dispenza, New Zealand, Neville Goddard. So if you are interested, you can subscribe to this channel, and yes, you can enhance your reality. But for now, let's start with this video. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is living in stress is living in survival. So when we are constantly living in stress, hope my handwriting is understandable. I'll try to make it as understandable and as clear as possible, but yes. So whenever you are in a stressful situation, sympathetic nervous system gets activated, and what it does is it uses a lot of energy. It's going to use a lot of energy from your body, which is very much necessary, because sympathetic nervous system gets activated only when your nervous system feels that you are not safe. And when you are not safe, your heartbeat increases, your digestion stops. Every type of function that your body thinks is not necessary for your survival, it is going to stop that. Your respiratory system will start to work overtime. You will have breathlessness, you will have rush in your body because you are not feeling safe. So that we can run better, we can use the glucose in our bodies to just get out of that stressful situation. But the chemistry, or you can say the biology of our body, is that it should return back to its normal state. And if it's not returning back to the normal state, what it is going to do is it is going to keep your body in the sympathetic nervous system only. And when your body is in the stressful situation, and when your sympathetic nervous system is always activated, your body forgets how to return to balance, and your body just forgets how to return to normal. And what that does is it is going to keep your body in continuous survival state. That is why living in stress is called living in survival. I hope that made sense. So any human body needs to return back to its normal parasympathetic nervous system, which is the branch of the nervous system which is activated when you are not in survival mode. You are safe. So when you are safe, that branch of the nervous system gets activated. So I would say every human being should, or you can say every body should learn how to return back to the normal state. And that's why it is being said that living in stress is called living in survival mode. Another thing that you need to understand when you are trying to understand your whole body and the game of your body, or you can say that the use of your body in manifestation, is that body can release stress chemicals by thought alone. Your body is so, it is so intelligent that your body can release stress chemicals just by thought alone. We think that stress chemicals can only be released when you are actually in a stressful situation, or when you are actually in a situation where you are not feeling safe, or when you are, or you can say that stress chemicals can only release when you are influenced by external environment. But that is not true. What human body does is that we keep thinking about some things that have happened in our life, and when we keep thinking about those things, our body keeps releasing stress chemicals, or you can say stress hormones, just by thought alone. And that is what has been said by Dr. Joe Dispenza in his book called Becoming Supernatural, and its first chapter is what I am telling you right now. So you know that after watching this video, you are going to understand the core points of chapter 1. So another point that Dr. Joe Dispenza very, very, very much influences, or very much emphasizes, is that our body can stop normal bodily functions just by thought alone. So he says that if our body can stop normal bodily functions just by thought alone, it can restart the bodily functions just by thought alone. When we think about some scenarios that have not happened, or when we are constantly thinking about worst case scenarios, which is, I know that a lot of people do, because we humans are, we are just programmed since birth to always think about the worst case scenarios, because our ancestors who used to live in the forest, they had to think about the worst case scenario, because that's how they have learned to survive in the forest. If they are not able to think about the worst case scenarios, they're not going to survive. But today, in today's time, what worst case scenarios we think about is our bills, our health, our job, our money, our relationships. And we always are creating worst case scenarios in our mind. We are constantly thinking about the unpredictable future, and we are just giving negative thought about our future, and we are just constantly thinking negative about what is going to happen, what has happened, how it could have happened, what guilt you have in your body, like I shouldn't have said that, I should have worked hard to retain my job, probably it was my fault. And when you are thinking all those thoughts, your body is releasing stress chemicals. And why is that so, you might ask? Because we have been taught that stress hormones, or you can say stress chemicals, can only release when we are influenced by our external environment. But the thing is, our body, or you can say our mind, does not know the difference between what is real and what is imagined. Our brain does not know what is real and what is imagined. So our brain can take imagined scenario just as real as the real happened scenario. So that is why we can release the stress chemicals just by thought alone. What happens is that when we are revisiting a memory in our mind, what we are doing is we are constantly wiring it to our memory bank. So Dr. Joe Dispenza says that we have a memory bank in our mind, and whenever we are revisiting a memory, we are basically opening a file in our mind and we are revisiting it. We are constantly hardwiring that memory into our memory bank, and the more we do it, the more stress chemicals we release. And the stress chemicals that we are releasing just by thought alone, or just by imagined scenario, it is the same as as the original event that happened. So if the event has happened 10 years back, and we are constantly revisiting it for the past 10 years every day, our body doesn't even know that the event had happened 10 years back and you are just revisiting a memory. It is going to take each and every reimagined scenario as the original event, and it is going to release the same stress chemicals. That's why it is very important that you stop revisiting the past. If the past is like bad, or if it's not fitting your health, or it is traumatic. Now, what are emotions? You might ask, what are emotions? You might say that, emotions are something that we feel in our body. But When we talk about Dr. Joe Dispenza and when we talk about neuroscience, emotions are not just simple, feelings, or they are not just simple, you would say, something that you feel inside your body. Obviously you're going to feel inside your body, but when you will understand the chemistry behind the emotions, you are not going to take emotions the same way that you were taking before watching this video. So we know that events are constantly happening in our life, and event is what? Event is information for your brain. Pathetic drawing, but you get the point. Event is information for your brain. And what happens is that whenever any event happens, your brain logs this information into the mind. So our brain is constantly recording information from our environment 24/7 non-stop. But what we are actually going to record into the subconscious mind, or what we are actually going to notice, depends on our reticular activating system, which is a topic for another video. But in this video, let's talk about this. We are constantly being fed information through our environment, through our senses. And when we record any information in our brain has cluster of neurons. So whenever we get any information from our environment, the cluster of neurons starts to fire and starts to organize into network, which is called neural pathway. And when that happens, a pattern gets created. I hope it's visible. I don't know. Let me just erase it. Okay, now we have the plain canvas. Alright, so let me take another color. Whenever the information is fed to our brain, neurons, or you can say cluster of neurons create a pattern. And when that pattern is created, sorry for my pathetic handwriting, and when that pattern is created, or you can say our brain, releases chemicals called as emotions. So emotions are not just something very simple. Emotion is a whole lot of, you can say, emotion is in itself a chemical which is released by your brain whenever you are fed with any information. So which makes emotions are the chemical consequence of past experiences. Now, Dr. Joe Dispenza says that we can always remember any event better when we know that how it felt. Like, just imagine, if you just know, or if you just try to recall any event that has happened with you, you know that some event or some core memory that you had in your mind, or you have in your mind, you just know how that felt. You just know in your body how that felt, how good it felt or how bad it felt. If it was traumatic, you know how bad it felt, and if it was good, you know how good it felt. Another thing that Dr. Joe Dispenza mentions a lot is that our past becomes our biology. What does it mean, you might ask? So it means that whenever we experience some event in our 3D reality, it gets stored in our mind in form of a neural pattern. And when the neural pattern forms, we get emotions, because we know that emotions are we know that emotions are chemical response to whatever we are fed through our environment. So whenever we experience something in our 3D reality, our brain just starts forming new patterns, and when we form new patterns, our body gets new emotions, and emotions are then stored in our body. and now the body knows what to feel in the similar situation automatically. So if in the past somebody has rejected you, or someone has rejected your offer, or someone has rejected your or you have been rejected by some employer because you were interviewing in their company and they just rejected you, you now know that what to feel in the similar situation. Or you might have been rejected by your SP or partner or whatever person that you wanted to manifest in your reality. You now know that I was rejected once by my older partner, so every partner that I'm going to get in the future is going to reject me. Similarly, when you are being rejected by your employer continuously, or you are trying to manifest a new job, or you are trying to get a new job, you just now know automatically what to feel when you are going for an interview, and you just keep thinking about it over and over and over and over again. And that's why you just keep thinking the same thing, and the same emotions get released in your body, and now your body knows what it would feel before it has already happened. Now another thing that should bother you is that you are constantly living in the past, or you can say you are constantly reliving the past in your mind whenever you are telling your story to anyone, or whenever you are telling your story to whenever you are telling your story for the 4th time or the 5th time or the 6th time. You are just reliving the past, because as I said in the first point, our thoughts are able to generate stress chemicals in our body. And that is why people, whenever you are trying to manifest something new, you are just not able to understand that why am I not able to manifest something new, because you keep reliving what you felt, or what happened in the past, or what made you feel rejected. And you keep telling everyone that my boss did this, my my investor did this, and this client did this, and blah blah blah. So you are constantly reliving what you felt in the past. And because when you keep reliving what you felt in the past, you are going to create the same thing again in the future too, because your body is now conditioned. The body is conditioned. Your body is now conditioned for the past. Alright, so that's why you are not able to manifest something new, because you are constantly reliving the past by telling what happened to you in your past or in the previous situations. But I would say that it is not your fault, because when you are constantly living in the stress hormones, or you are constantly living in a stressful situation, you are so addicted to those stressful I would say situation, or you are so addicted to those stress chemicals, or stress hormones, that it has now just become your addiction. I have seen so many people in so many coaching calls that they want to get out of this stressful situation, or you can say they want to feel something new. But whenever they try to feel something new, their body tells them that this is not your regular emotion. This is not your regular emotion. You should not feel it. And it pulls them back into that same addictive stress I would say mindset, or you can say emotion. That's why people are really, really addicted to stress hormones. And I know I was at one point of time the same person who used to be very stress addicted, because not stress addicted, I liked staying in depression. Now you might try to think that how can someone stay or how can someone like being in depression. But yes, that was me almost 6.57 years back. I really loved living in depression. Every night I would play sad songs and just imagine worst case scenarios, and then I would think, why worst case scenarios always happen to me? That was because I was revisiting and I was always thinking about worst case scenarios. So if you are someone who does the same thing, stop it. To manifest something new in your reality, you must change your personality, because Dr. Joe Dispenza has said that your personality creates your personal reality. If you have, this is the very famous, I would say, line said by Dr. Joe Dispenza. And whenever I was starting my manifestation journey almost 6-7 years back, this was the line that kept me going, because I knew that I need to change my personality to create a new personal reality. And that is something that you also need to keep in mind. Personality. Now you might ask, what is personality? So Dr. Joe Dispenza has said that personality is formed by 3 things: how you act, how you feel, and how you speak. If you can change these 3 things, you can change your personality. And trust me, when you change these 3 things, and when all these 3 things are aligned with each other, you create a reality, or you create a personality so strong that your reality has no other choice but to shift into the desired reality, or you can say desired form. But this is what most of the people feel that is not possible for them. Another point that I want to talk about, which is very crucial for you to know from Dr. Joe Dispenza's book Becoming Supernatural, chapter 1, is that, as I said, I think a few minutes back, that people are really addicted to the stress hormones, or you can say emotion of stress. Some situation happens in their 3D reality, they keep revisiting it in their mind. Their body keeps creating same emotions of stress. Then, because your body is creating the same emotions of stress, the same negative emotions give you some sort of a adrenaline rush. This is what you say? This is how you say it? Adrenaline rush. You know what I mean. But yeah, this is how you say it. It's just a tongue twister, and I'm just not able to speak it properly. Probably just my limiting belief, but yeah. And when you do that, you find people in your 3D reality to reaffirm the same emotions of stress. And because now people are reaffirming those emotions of stress, you will again feel the emotion of stress, and that is how the cycle keeps going on. So you need to understand very well that if you want to manifest a new reality, you must first come out of your past, and you must first come out of living in the past. This is like a better term. You must first stop living in the past to create a new reality, because your new reality will not be formed with the same reality, or you can say the same emotions that created your past. I hope you have heard this line a lot, because that is very true. Now, in this chapter, Dr. Joe Dispenza has said that you must, let me just erase it. Dr. Joe Dispenza has said that you must combine elevated emotion with a clear intention. So Neville, I don't know why I keep saying Neville, because it's just on my mouth a lot. But yeah, whenever you want to manifest something, you always have to first have a clear intention and combine it with an elevated emotion if you want to manifest something new in your reality. And when you do that, your body generates so much energy, or you can say such a powerful frequency, that whatever you want to manifest in your reality just comes into your reality so quickly. When you do this, the energy released by combining these two, it is so strong. It leads your body to respond, and it creates changes in your body. So basically, Dr. Joe Dispenza's first chapter is all about healing the body, because in the first chapter they talk about a person, Anna, who basically lost her husband because her husband just basically killed himself, you can say. And she was so stressed about it, and because she was always living in the stressful situation, reliving the past in her mind, what that made her body to do was it made her body to get cancer, all sorts of ulcers, mucous membrane stopped releasing mucus. She just lost her finances. She was always fighting with her youngest daughter. So a lot of things were happening, and he tells that when she combined elevated emotion with clear intention, and she continued doing it despite whatever the situation she had in her life, her body healed, her body changed, her life changed. She started getting new opportunities. She started getting financial, I would say, opportunities. People started helping her. Her relationships improved. So that is what first chapter is all about. And the first chapter talks more about healing body, but I want to talk about manifesting anything, because when you combine elevated emotion with clear intention, you can just manifest anything. And that goes to say why emotions are so important. Whenever people say that, oh, you robotic affirmations are not working for me, robotic affirmations this, robotic affirmations that, what it is doing is, your body, whenever you are doing robotic affirmations, your body is just not listening to those robotic affirmations, because your body is constantly living in the past. And because your body is constantly living in the past, you are telling your body that the past is still your reality, the past is still your personality, and because your personality hasn't changed, that's why your reality also does not change. So to manifest something new, you must change your whole personality, which means you must act like the person who already has the desire. You must speak, or you can say act. You must feel like the person who already has the desire. You must speak like the person who already has the desire. Act, feel, speak. These are the three things that you must keep in mind if you want to create a new personal reality. You must become so conscious. Let me just clear it. You must become so conscious of what, you might ask. Conscious of your unconscious thoughts, that no thought must slip by your awareness unnoticed. This is what Dr. Joe Dispenza has said, and this is what I have also done when I wanted to manifest a lot of big things in my life, be it manifesting permanent work from home, be it manifesting a lot of big things, be it manifesting from so if you don't know, if you're new to this channel, in November 2025 I just had 3,000 followers on Instagram, and I really wanted to have 10,000 followers by December 2025, before the new year. So I made a clear intention. I gave my body the clear intention. I elevated my emotions, and by December I think 27, I had 10,000 followers, and that was the most magical thing that I have ever seen, because it felt like magic, but it was not magic, because I was doing it consciously. I did not let any unconscious thought pass from my consciousness, which would lead my body to think like my future is not my reality altogether right now. So this is what you need to understand, that you must first become conscious of your unconscious thoughts, and when you are conscious of your unconscious thoughts, these unconscious thoughts must become your new conscious thoughts. That's how you create a powerful reality, or you can say a powerful manifestation able body. Yes. Dr. Joe Dispenza says that if you want to manifest something new into your reality, you must keep doing it regularly, no matter what you are seeing in your reality, no matter what you are feeling in your current 3D reality, because 3D reality is nothing else but a reflection of your internal state. And if this is something that you have not heard before, you need to now understand it, and you must first you must just hammer it in your mind that my internal world always creates my external world. If you are into law of assumption and neuroscience and manifestation for a long time, you must have heard this thing, but this is the single most thing that people fail to understand when they are trying to manifest anything in their reality, that their internal world. Let me just so suppose this is you, okay? If you are not aware of your internal world, your outer world, this is your outer world, will also not change. This is something that you must understand if you want to manifest something, big in your life, or you want to manifest any small thing also in your life. So yes, this was it for this video, and if you like this video, you know the drill, like, share and subscribe. And yes, if you want to deeply understand what Dr. Joe Dispenza says in his books, and what Neville Goddard says, if you want more Neville Goddard videos, if you want more manifestation, reality transurfing videos, you can just subscribe to this channel. And yes, if you want to book your one-on-one session, the link is in the bio. If you can also join my yearly membership. And yes, I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.